Alright, hello and welcome to another episode of the Manchester United Career Mode. We're just loading into the game again because it likes to crash a lot when I'm streaming, so bear with me. We will be going into another Champions League fixture. It's mad that we're still in it, to be honest. I don't know how we overcame Barcelona, to be truthful to you, but we did. But we remain in Spain because we'll be taking on Atletico in the quarterfinals. Just give us a second to load in. So, Atletico Madrid, the quarterfinal opponents. Taking a look, if you want to know what the other quarterfinals are, I've gone over them before, but just for one last time, I'll show you again. Inter Milan will go against Sevilla. Atletico Madrid will take on Manchester United, which of course is ourselves. Wolfsburg will take on Bayern Munich in an all-German affair, and then an all-English affair actually as well. The final quarterfinal will be Chelsea versus Manchester City, the 2021 Champions League final. So we will take on Atletico. If you didn't see the last episode, we were in the Premier League against Leicester. We got very, very lucky. 5-3 win. We were 3-1 down, and then, I don't know, something just switched on inside of Ronaldo and Rashford and Bruno, and we just stormed our way to a victory, and I'm not opposed to it by any means. I just wish we wouldn't go 3-1 down to have that thing finally switch in our heads. But looking at the Premier League, this is what we're looking at now. We played 31 matches, so have some of the teams above us. I think safely we could say we've got a 7-point gap between ourselves and fourth place, because if Liverpool do win, they'll rise up to second, and of course if Man City do win, they'll rise up to first. So realistically, Chelsea at the end of the day, when all's said and done, they'll still be in top 4, regardless of what other results are. And what I mean by that is that I think you can probably figure it out. Liverpool will be on, Spurs will be on 63 regardless. Man City could be on 64. Liverpool could be on 62, but Chelsea and Arsenal will still be on 60 apiece. And because Chelsea have the higher goal difference, they'll stay in the top 4. So 7 points to close the gap is what we're looking at. Out of seven games to get 7 points more than the teams above us. Now, I've just noticed on the right-hand side here, our next game against Everton, but the big game, Manchester City versus Liverpool. I don't know how that will affect us coming around to when it actually occurs, but that's a big boy game. And I'm hoping some of the other teams have big games. We still got Arsenal and Chelsea on the run-in to the end of the season, but we're not focusing on that today. We're focusing on Champions League. Let's get to this press conference.
Gracias por su paciencia. En unos momentos pasaremos a las preguntas.
I already called the first leg against Barcelona pain in Spain. I can't call this pain in Spain as well. I can't call it more pain in Spain, so hopefully it's something positive we can call it. I hope we get them out to the ball, truth be told. It's going to be a luck either way. I know that's taking the morale down, but I think it's just brutal honesty, innit? It wasn't really a convincing victory with 3-1 down. It was a convincing second half. Confidence counts. I thought one morale is only contend, to be honest with you, but that's fine. We're in a very good top 4 race here. We're making it interesting, as well as the fact that we're in the Champions League quarterfinals. Don't know how the morale is only content. The boys are working hard at it. We're up to happy now. They're happy that I'm praising them, and honestly, they deserve the praise for that second half performance against Leicester, but first half performance, that's what I'm saying. I don't really know what team to field here in this one. It's not going to be an easy choice to pick who gets the start here. Ronaldo, next brace, as Manchester United beat Leicester. Ronaldo was in superb form for Manchester United, scoring twice, helping his side to a 5-3 win against Leicester. Return of Sancho helps the team to another win. I don't know if that was really why we won, but give him his credit, I suppose. Manchester United supporters were happy to see Jadon Sancho back in action, helping the team to another excellent win. There's about fucking 4 different headlines that say we beat Leicester. Weak star performers. Somehow none of us are in there. Ronaldo didn't make it, Bruno didn't make it, Rashford didn't make it. I'm not really sure how. And as for the Player of the Month award, it was Diogo Jota that grabbed it for Liverpool. Fair play to him. Jota's impressive performances for Liverpool earned him the Premier League Player of the Month award from March. If you don't remember the shortlist, we weren't in there. It was Melia and Firpo for Leeds, and then Jota and Mane for Liverpool. Dalot is happy with Man United. Diogo Dalot has spoken publicly about his enjoyment playing under Amatite. It's great to play for the club and for a manager who's faith in my ability and picks me on a regular basis, he said. I'd hate to be in a situation where I wasn't getting games and had to just watch from the sidelines or just watch the lads from the stands. So long may this continue. I just need to keep my decent form going and trust the manager will keep picking me because of it. Well, we'll see, but this is the big news story. Anticipation builds before UEFA Champions League match between Atletico and Manchester United. We're set for a fascinating clash this week in the Champions League, with two well-matched teams both looking to take a big step towards lifting the trophy this season. Atletico Madrid supporters are confident about their chances, but we can expect Manchester United to rise to the challenge. The teams look hard to separate, so it should be a fiercely contested fixture, with football viewers around the world tuning in, I can't read, to see who'll come out on top. So let's see what team we're going to pick for this one. What team are they going with? I'll maybe base it off of that. Who have they got? Have they got Felix on? They've not got Felix on, you know. Got a couple of interesting players. I didn't realise they'd signed Kovacic. Oblak's going to be a bastard to beat as well. Right, we'll keep De Gea in between the sticks. Had a decent second half in that last game, if he didn't have a bad first half, or a good first half even. Maguire can come in. Varane will stay. Shaw will make way for Telles. Fred will make way for McTominay. I can't. Please. Thank you. Jesus Christ. It's hard to navigate around this formation. Pogba will come in. And I think we'll leave it at that. Do I start Cavani? Or is it too important? I think we start Ronaldo, you know. And I'll give Sancho another attempt at it, but he's going to have to figure it out. He's definitely going to have to figure it out. So, looking at the teams then for this one. We've got Oblak in goal for Atletico Madrid. Before we actually do read the teams, I've just realised something again. I'm going to have to turn this on in the, whatever. I know what I'm trying to do. Ronaldo's captain. I don't know how to word it. Whatever. We know what I mean. Oblak in between the sticks. Hermoso and Llorente as the fullbacks. Kepa, Jimenez and Savic as the centre-backs. They're playing a back five. Savic as the captain as well. Kovacic, Gunter and De Paul as the midfield three. And up front, Luis Suarez and Antoine Griezmann. It's going to be a hard forward line to deal with, truth be told. As for ourselves, we've got David de Gea in between the sticks once again. Telles and Dalot as the fullbacks. Varane and Maguire, centre-back partnership. McTominay, CDM. Fernandes and Pogba, those centre mids. Sancho, left wing. Hopefully he'll perform, but we'll see as we go. Rashford right wing, and then up front, the captain and the saviour last game. We might have to sub him off this game at some point, but Cristiano Ronaldo will start up top as the captain at the Estadio Metropolitano. Well, it's going to be a good one. It's going to be a tasty fixture. But who will get the better of who here? I'd like to think that we'll progress, but we are against a very good Atletico team. I'm not doing the warm-up. I refuse. I'm not doing it. You can move me on when you're ready there, game.
This ought to be a game not just appealing to fans of the respective sides, but also to neutrals. Two of the best teams in Europe up against each other. It's Atletico Madrid, they face Manchester United, and it's live on EA TV. A terrific venue and an exciting night in prospect here in the Spanish capital at the Estadio Metropolitano. I'm Derek Ray, and keeping me company in the commentary box today is, of course, Stuart Robson. And we've got quarter-final first-leg action from the UEFA Champions League coming right up. It's Atletico Madrid up against Manchester United.
Well, we're now down to the last 8, and they're all very good teams. This game here should be high on quality, full of drama and a great spectacle. Let's hope I'm right.
Well, David de Gea has figured prominently on the back pages in recent days, facing his former club, facing his past, and that's not always straightforward, is it, Stuart?
Well, it can work either way. Some players are inspired and play really well, some feel overawed. I hope for his sake it's the first.
And this is the starting lineup for Atletico. Jan Oblak is the preferred keeper. Stefan Savic plays with Jose Maria Jimenez in the centre of defence. And the strike partnership, Antoine Griezmann plays with Luis Suarez. The lineup for Manchester United. David de Gea between the posts. Harry Maguire plays alongside Rafael Varane in central defence. Paul Pogba plays alongside Bruno Fernandes in central midfield. And leading the line today is Cristiano Ronaldo.
I'd be lying to you if I said I expect us to reach the final like the boards say. But as a United fan, I'll give it my damnedest to try and get us to that location. That was for Fernandes, but that works just fine in the end. Sancho needs a performance here. This could be his moment to step out.
Ronaldo. Determined defending.
First hit a shot on, it's blocked. Early build up there. Call me a stickler, but I won't. Oh, fucking hell.
And a goal!
It's gonna be a sec, guys. I'm having a what's the word? Figure this one out. Why is De Gea just standing there? Why isn't he? Is he frozen? What the fuck was that? Nah, my keeper's... That can't run. Surely that can't fucking run. My keeper's frozen.
To open the scoring.
Oh, fuck off, man. I'm low-key pissed, to be honest. Or actually not low-key pissed, I'm high-key pissed. I don't know, like... Atletico get there early, but what am I meant to do here? My goalkeeper freezes. Look at him. That's a glitch, surely. I've held Y to try and bring him out to that so he can close it down. And he just freezes. And I can't do anything about that. I don't understand. I don't understand what's just occurred there. My goalkeeper is frozen. I'm not sure, guys.
Action underway once
Just want to make sure he's awake. Keeper. Alright, you're good now. I don't know what the fuck happened there. That... No, we're not. I might actually just cancel this one, to be honest with you guys. Not really feeling it, you know. Passing it to exactly where I want it to go, and it's just going to the wrong player. Although, actually, Rashford. Try for Ronaldo. Not quite. Rashford went ahead to Pogba. Sancho.
Well, you've got to classify that.
An effort. I'm fuming. I'm actually fuming. Atletico shouldn't be a goal up. I'm actually bamboozled as to how that's... I'm holding Y to bring the keeper out and he's frozen. What can I do there? There's nothing physically I can do. I think if my keeper comes out, I don't know if I'll absolutely close down the angle for Kovacic there. He may still put it behind or like past me, but at the end of the day, I'd like to have known, you know? Cavani's going to retirement. He's not. He's going to move up away from the club. But it's Harry Pogba! Oh, that's the man who's a fucking man in the Champions League. I mean, I say we've given ourselves a bit of a task here now in Madrid, but realistically, I've not done anything wrong. defensive positioning is probably the only thing I've done wrong there. The goalkeeper I've tried to move, and apparently he's frozen. Harry Maguire! Oh, slap it!
Who find themselves now level.
There's a time for him to turn up. It is right now.
Well, here's the replay. It's certainly a well-delivered ball into the area, and it ends up with
I swapped Lindelof out for him in this match. That's a hell of a corner, by the way. I think it's Bruno on the corners, if I'm not mistaken. Harry Maguire, bullet header. De Paul on the line, couldn't do anything about it. All Black, couldn't do anything about it. I mean, De Paul, if he'd stuck out a leg, maybe had a chance, or moved himself across slightly, but who cares, mate? Harry Maguire delivers on the main stage. And it's 1-1.
So underway again following the goal.
When it really shouldn't be 1-1 at all. It should be 1-0. I mean, they may have scored that anyway, but I'd like to have known, you know. I'd like to have known. And if we do lose, or if we do have a negative in this first leg, then I know what my title will be. This video, Fernandes has been tackled, despite me trying to pass it off to Sancho. Luis Suarez, tackled by Harry Maguire. This could be his match, mate. This could be his match. Tommy try to find Bruno with that. It's a bit heavy. This is where Harry Maguire comes out of his fucking defensive shell. It's blocked, I think. It's going to come to Telles. Play to Sancho. He's done very well under the pressure of Llorente there. Fernandes, not the fastest. The idea there. I do want to say I wish I had Sancho there, but he was too busy doing well in defence. Varane, world class as usual. Alex Telles into Ronaldo. Bruno, he's not going to get through there, is he? Past Kappa. Be capping if you think otherwise. Rashford back to Bruno. Into Ronaldo. Tries to turn it to Bruno. Oh, it's a save from All Black. That's brilliant play. And it just makes me even more annoyed that we conceded early, when we could have quite easily prevented it. Once again as well, I should have probably said this on the outset of the episode, there may be lag due to poor weather. And audio issues are just a kind of regular occurrence that I can't fix. So I apologise in advance to both of those if they occur. Let's go for Maguire again. That's not Maguire. Oh, it was nearly another goal though. Cristiano Ronaldo. All Blacks getting pissed, man. Bruno Fernandes has delivered some world-class crosses here. It might have been Sancho actually for the assist from Maguire. I don't remember. No, it is Bruno. Bruno's taking it from this side as well. Bruno Fernandes.
He's driven in the corner.
Popping it up. Maguire winning it, but not getting the desired power on that one, unfortunately. Oh no. Oh no. Oh fuck. De Gea's come out. Not of like he's chosen to do that himself there. It wasn't my choice, but it was a smart choice. I should have probably thought about that. Bruno. And he didn't freeze this time. Good job. Rashford. Man who is on a mission to keep his place in the United side. Got a bit too greedy there. Why Telles is going over to cover that side, I've absolutely no idea. I brought him back across. De Paul. Trying to find the ball in the box. It's headed away by Varane. Blocked by Varane. Dallo with the block. It's going to be an Atletico corner. Oh, well, not too bad. What's going on here? Oh, did it? Okay, it must have come off the hand of Dallo. I thought it was inside the box. I might have got away with it there, but it must have been just outside. It's actually a free kick to Atletico rather than a corner. McTominay sees that clear. No problems on that one. Good to get straight out of there. Straight gone. Kappa, the centre back now, running down the wing. I don't know if he actually is primarily a centre back. He might be a winger. I don't like these teams sometimes put players in the wrong positions, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's played somewhere else. Not how it hasn't fallen for Ronaldo there, but okay. Kovacic on the left here. Maguire gets enough on it. To Pogba. Now Rashford. Into Ronaldo. Bruno, I thought Pogba was going to continue his run. It's actually gone to Sancho anyway. For who knows what reason. I've aimed to Pogba. Oh, it nearly worked to get to Sancho, to be fair. I'll give him credit. Tomine tried to get in the way. Wasn't successful on that occasion. A decent shot. Probably could have played that a little bit around more. Maybe gone 2-1 up there, could Atletico. But stung at the palms of De Gea did that shot. Pogba. Rashford's going to make his run. He is. Ronaldo. Try to find him, but unlucky on that occasion. Another battle in the Champions League. That's brilliant. And De Gea, I don't know how Griezmann's bottled that. That's a brilliant bit of play from Atletico, and that's one I can't even fault. Like, there's a lot of times I'll fault something, but Griezmann should be finishing that 100%, and David de Gea has done expertly there to stop that from being 2-1. De Paul with the corner now for Atletico Madrid.
Now sending it in.
Delivered central, headed down, and Ronaldo's just going to get it gone, I think. Doesn't really care too much about where it's going currently. Maybe should, because he'll possibly attack off this here. Maguire, oh my god, this man today. He's become a second coming of bloody Rio Ferdinand. Or Nemanja Vidic, whichever one you want to pick. He's been world class today. Bruno, Ronaldo, Pogba. Can we get one more tap for half time? Not with anyone not being, like, nobody's there, so probably not. Bruno, Ronaldo. No, it's tackled by Jimenez. Don't know why there was nobody in that space there, but there wasn't. And at the break at the Estadio Metropolitano, it's a goal apiece. 1-1.
Well, he's been the standout for his side so far, don't you think,
Harry Maguire has been world class today, ladies and gentlemen. Brilliant performance from the English centre back. Outshone any of his teammates so far in this one, I would argue. Kovacic with their goal, I couldn't do much about. But Maguire with a corner header. Brilliant. Beautiful delivery from Bruno. And it was a header in from the English centre-back, Slabhead. Inter and Sevilla, a goalless draw at the moment, I should say. 52-48 in terms of possession, 7 shots to 5 in our favour. 1.7 expected goals for both of us, but for some reason they've given that advantage to Atletico. I don't know how they've judged that one. Ronaldo may need to make way this second half. I'm thinking we bring on... Oh, I didn't put Diallo on the bench, did I? Did I? I might have done. I bring on Langa, either up front or on the side, and I put Rashford on the striker, in the striker position, perhaps. I don't know if I want to risk Cavani. I potentially will, but I don't know if I want to. Sancho could go clear Llorente here. No, he can't. He's not having pace yet. Llorente is, I think, faster, and of course, the sliders favour the AI, so... Why is Dallo playing centre mid? I don't remember him being a shapeshifter. I might be wrong, though. Dallo. Pogba's getting pressured here. Onto McTominay. Ronaldo. Bruno. Ronaldo. Oh, I thought Sancho was going to continue his run. Why is he stopped? Why has Savic not got that easier? Why has Sancho stopped his run? Oh, fuck. Where is Telles? Harry Maguire again. Saving us. Where was Telles? Diogo Dallo making this whole way. Making the whole way around here. Oh, Ronaldo couldn't quite get the win on that one. Dallo. Ronaldo stayed down. He's getting up slowly. I hope that's not an injury. That can't be an injury, surely. We can't have Ronaldo injured. We have to have our prized possession fit to the end of the season, otherwise we really ain't getting top 4 or anything at this Champions League. Griezmann back to Hermoso. They're just playing it down the side here. Griezmann's either offside or he's dribbled off the pitch with it, or both. But I think it's just going to be a throw-in for us here. Dallo. McTominay. He's going to get pressured immediately by Luis Suarez, and we're not allowing that. Harry Maguire. Best player today. I can't believe I'm saying those words. Ronaldo, Bruno, Sancho, go! Go, man! Oh, mate. Does my head in. His runs are non-existent. Ronaldo might get to Pogba. So adventurous ball, so to speak. Ronaldo trying to get through to Pogba again. Pogba's making those attacking runs, you know. And somehow he's our top scorer in the Champions League. Going out of position. We need Dallo to get across to Amoso here. It's open at the back post, but Llorente, poor header. Tellez needs to be doing better. Marking at that back post, if I'm being completely honest. Anyway, we're going to make some substitutions now. Did I say Van de Beek was 82, by the way? Is he gone up again? Oh, he has. Yo, let's go, Donny. Right, rhythm. I'm going to come on for Sancho. I've not been impressed again. And... actually, no, I wasn't going to do that, was I? What was my plan? Give me a second. What was my plan? I think it was this one. And I don't really want to bring Varane off for Lindelof, but I think we need to. I think we'll leave it for now. Maybe later on in the game, perhaps. But just for now, Ronaldo needs a rest. And if he's got a knock, I don't want to exacerbate it. Kovacic for Lamar on the Spanish side of things. And Cristiano Ronaldo for Anthony Elanga. Elanga will go on the right. And Rashford will move into that striker role for the remaining minutes of this Champions League quarter-final first leg. Pogba.
Now with Rashford.
Pogba fouled there, but the game will continue. Or I should say, it'll continue until I lose my advantage. And then, like, it should take it back for the free kick, really, but it didn't. So it is what it is. I don't want to risk Lindelof and Maguire against Atletico Madrid. I hope you understand that. I mean, Maguire's been world class today. Oh shit. I don't know how it's been allowed to have much space. I don't know how Dallo's not closed that down quicker, is what I'm trying to say, but I can't speak. I don't know how Llorente has missed that fucking sitter, to be honest with you. If I'm being 100%, Atletico should be destroying us. But I'm happy with a 1-all out this first leg if I can keep that. Hell, even a 2-1, even if I'm 2-1 down, I guess. But I maybe not, actually, because I don't want Atletico getting away goals. Because if I lose the first leg 2-1 and they get an away goal, we're probably gone. But Bruno has provided!
And you have to say it was on the cards.
Can we pull off the shock victory here at the Estadio Metropolitano?
To pick out this pass shows wonderful vision. It's inch perfect, but I think
how is it that we struggle against Leicester? Don't get me wrong, we're struggling against Atletico as well. But we struggle against Leicester, and we could see 3. But we only concede 1 against one of the strongest teams in Spain. It doesn't add up, this game at all. FIFA just doesn't make sense. Bruno Fernandes gives us the lead in Spain. Oh, it's going to be instant reply, isn't it? Suarez closed down by Dave there. And now Rhythm running at tired legs. I didn't want to do that with Elanga, to be honest, but it still could go for a corner. What's going on with Atletico here? I mean, it was obviously, it quite clearly was for Bruno, that ball, rather than Rashford, but it's fine. It's fine. Suarez coming off for Felix. We're going to make our next substitution. I think it is going to be the man who's just fired us into the lead to have a little rest here for Donny. I think we could probably get enough out of Varane for the remainder, but we'll see.
It is an Atletico substitution.
Suarez for Felix on the Atletico side. We're going to make our second substitution of the evening as well. Bruno Fernandes for Donny van der Beek. Not long left. 13.5 minutes plus injury time. This would be a big, big lead to take into the second leg if we can hold on to it. I doubt we'll extend it, but you never know. Surely the ball's got to go back here. It's going to be a yellow card, but I think there's a bit more of an issue. I think there's a bit more of an issue than the yellow card there for Thomas Lemar. I think we may have an injury for Paul Pogba here. Landed awkwardly. I think there's bigger issues right now. I think Pogba's on his feet. We'll monitor that one. Pogba.
Timely intervention.
He's not feeling the same. He does feel a bit clunkier. I'm wondering, maybe our last substitution has to be Fred for Pogba here.
Do they have a goal in the future? They're giving it a go.
Atletico have equalised. It's not what we were looking for. Defence was all over the place. Felix was allowed to just run through. And Llorente has bagged an equaliser for the home side.
And what a 1-2 it is to unlock the defence. And his movement's so clever.
It's a bit more of a problem though for me right now, and it isn't a goal, it's just been scored. Pogba could be out for the remainder of the season, depending on how severe his injury is. We are going to have to bring on Fred to plug that gap for the remainder.
As he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head.
I appreciate Atletico have scored, and fair play to them for equalising, but bigger issues currently are in my mind.
Here's a change for Manchester United.
Bruno's goal that puts in the lead cancelled out. As Llorente equalises, we've got about 10 minutes remaining. Whether we win here or whether we lose, it's going to take the next 10 minutes to figure that out. I don't care if we get a draw in this first leg, to be honest. 2 away goals is vital, and it could be 3. Anthony Elanga has gone the whole way through, and he's tested Oblak big time there. That's big from Elanga. Couldn't find a finish, unfortunately, but definitely testing the Atletico defence as well as the goalkeeper, Jan Oblak. Who, if I was to sign a new goalkeeper, he may be a transfer target. Hermoso for Madrid here. Dalot gets enough on it, and McTominay can deal. And Anthony Elanga now. Oh, he's sent him to the absolute shops there, mate. A referee, that's going to be a red. Surely that's a red. He's gone through the back of him. Sure, that can't just be a booking. There's no shot, it's just a booking, right?
And that is going to mean a caution.
The referee is absolutely.
I don't know about that one, ref. I don't. He's kept his other foot out of the challenge. That's probably what's prevented it there. Correa coming out for Griezmann. Not long left to go. I think we're going to have to settle for a point apiece. Well, it's not really a point apiece, is it? It's a what do we call it? It's a tournament match. Sancho. Oh, mate. He's just been off the boil, man. I'm honestly debating whether it's best for the team if we sell him and bring someone else in. I want to give Sancho a chance because he's probably worth the most in this squad in terms of transfer money. And I want to see what he can do at this club, but he was off the boil before his injury. Then he had his injury, of course. And he's just come back, so we'll give him a bit more time, I guess. Fred's been possessed. I'll give him a bit more time, but I just feel like I don't know if he's going to succeed, you know. Felix is clear of Dalot here. Play time to put ball in, which he does. Maguire gets enough on it to get it gone. We may get one more attack out of this. Okay, maybe we won't because Rhythm doesn't want to make the run. Don't worry about it. I guess I'll just go solo with Rashford then. Will I? Sick. Sick! Elanga, just stand there, mate!
At least for today. Well, I'm not sure about you, Stuart. I certainly enjoyed the contest. And in the end,
I don't really want to, try and go for a winner. Try and give us an advantage heading into the second leg. That'd be too easy. Let's just go for the 2-2 draw. I mean, the 2-2 draw I'm very happy with, don't get me wrong, but if we can get an attack off there, Elanga can actually move his fucking arse. We might be able to score that and go with the advantage. 2 away goals, though. Big goals from us. Kovacic and Llorente with the Madrid goals, Maguire and Fernandes with the United goals, and you could argue it should be 2-1. Still a little bit annoyed about what happened in the early minutes of this match, and if there's a replay on it, I will Just have a little scan of it here. You guys could take a look at why I could be so annoyed. We're just going to instant replay. It'd be easier. Check from this view. Watch De Gea here. Hold on. Watch De Gea here. I tried to bring him out. He freezes. It was annoying at the point. Obviously, we've managed to sort something out in terms of a draw at this one. I'm accepting of that. Especially when I'm not sure if we deserved it. 53-47 in terms of possession in our favour. 10 shots apiece. But Atletico did have the better expected goals. 4.2 to 2.5. It is going to be a task, a huge task, in the second of tomorrow's double uploads to see if we can actually be victorious in this quarterfinal. But what I do know is that we've got a 2-2 draw here at the Estadio Metropolitano, and that's big. That's huge. So let's take a look at the ratings at full time. Then Bruno Fernandes, man of the match. I probably would have obviously put it as Maguire myself, but Bruno with the goal and the assist for Harry Maguire's header. 7.8 from him. Strong performance from the Portuguese Magnifico. Harry Maguire up there with a 7.3 and a goal. Pogba and De Gea, solid. Hopefully Pogba wasn't out for too long. Rashford with the other assist and a 6.8. As for the Spanish side of things, Marcus Llorente there, man of the match with a goal and a 7.3. He's another one I'm considering. I've got my eye on, possible transfer. I've got a couple of targets in mind. I'm not sure which one I'm going to spring for yet. Kovacic with the other goal, 7.2 for him. And then Luis Suarez with an assist, 7.1. And some of these ratings are actually not as good as I thought they would be. João Felix with the other assist and a 6.5. And you're thinking, you should be thinking about signing João Felix as well, but he's more of a centre forward than a striker. I want an out-and-out striker if I'm going to have to do something with Ronaldo. I don't know what we're going to do with Ronaldo yet. Realistically, if we don't get top 4, I think it's probably best if we sell him. Unless we do win the Champions League, in which case we automatically qualify. But winning the Champions League probably won't happen. Does it mean we're favourites to go through now? Let's be stronger at home. I don't think we would have been able to get a clean sheet. I don't think we were better. Atletico are very good, very strong. It should have been 2-1, obviously. Pogba's injured for 4 weeks. We'll miss him for the away leg. And potentially a semi-final if we do get to that semi-final. And, of course, for the majority of the remainder of the Premier League season, we won't be having Paul Pogba involved. We're going to have to try and figure that out. Sub Ronaldo. I don't think he would have helped. Didn't have a great performance. And it was for fitness reasons, really. We need him fit for the Everton game. As well as the second leg against Atletico. I don't want to overplay him. So the reasons behind my decision, whether it was a smart decision or not, there was reasons. Well then, taking a look at this then, it is a hyperextended knee from Paul Pogba. He'll be out for 4 weeks, which means he will definitely miss the second leg against Atletico. He'll probably miss the rest of this month. He'll be back, I believe, for the Brighton game. I don't know when the semi-finals will fall, should we qualify for them, but he may miss the first leg, potentially even the second leg of the semi-finals as well. It's not great timing there, Pogba. Do you mind getting injured at a stupid time like that? In all seriousness, though, I think we have the depth to make it work. And we've got a message here from a man who I don't think I've played once in this career mode. Is Zidane Iqbal. He wants a bit more money. Now, I've learned from these in previous career modes that you want to get this done, whether you think he deserves it or not, you want to get this done soon as, in order so they don't start complaining. Because if you do start complaining, your manager rating goes down, and you don't want your manager rating to go down. What's his current, what's he currently earning? He's gone in 3 months. I'll tie him down to a little bit longer, I suppose, but I'm going to sell him anyway. I don't really want to add any years on. I'll probably just put a bit more money in, maybe. Well, we'll negotiate it this way because I don't want to overpay by doing the delegation thing. I think Ball gets some screen time here. He's already on 4.3k. I don't know what his complaint is. Sporadic, obviously. Give him a year, I guess. What's 3? How about we counter and go in the middle and say 2? Release clause, nah fam. Money. What if I offer you 4.4k? He's happy with that. I think he more wanted a bit more time at the club rather than actual money. Probably could have done 4.3k. I probably could have dropped it, to be honest. As for the other 3-monthers, I've covered this already, but I'll cover it again. There's nobody I really want to keep on here. Wellens, Fish, hardly. Some of these would probably be good players if I kept it long-term going, but this is only a 3 or 4 season thing. Most of these would probably be alright. Cavani's the only one I really want to keep on, and he doesn't want to stay on, so... It is what it is. Mata I would love to keep on as well, but he's retiring, so that's that too. And then Lee Grant, surely he's retiring, right? He's not. Fair enough. Go for it again. We'll try and go for it again. Recently. It wasn't recent, to be honest. It was about 5 months ago. But I delegated it and didn't realise that he said 0 years on it. So it's my own fault. And I've got a message from Mick Ball here. Glad you recognise how valuable I am to the club. Yeah. You're really important. Not had a single game, not had a single appearance. Realistically, I wanted to send you out on loan for this season to see how you grow, but nobody wanted you either. Is what it is. We've on a free at the end of the season. Arsenal played their 32nd game, but dropped points. That's interesting. Let's see how the first legs went for other teams in the quarterfinals, and then we'll wrap this up. First though, check the Premier League table. Man City still yet to play. It is going to be still a task, definitely. But Arsenal, if Arsenal are dropping points, then we may be able to sneak in. They drew to Brighton, but they beat Palace. Eek. Right, well, figure that out next episode. But for now, this is about the Champions League. The first legs are as follows. Sevilla beat Inter 2-1. We drew 2-2 with Atletico Madrid. Bayern beat Wolfsburg 2-1. And Chelsea are leading Manchester City 2-1. Go on, Chelsea. First time I've been a Chelsea fan. Although I did lose to Chelsea in the Premier League too. So, don't know. We'll see. What I do know is that we have got a mountain to climb. I'm recording these on Friday. I'm debating whether to record the Sunday ones just now as well to get them out of the way and done. Just don't really like recording these at the weekend. I think I probably will do. But anyway, that is going to end this episode of the Manchester United Career Mode. Big 2-2 draw. Can't complain about that. I don't really seem to... It could have been a clean sheet, genuinely. And that's what's mad about it, because the Kovacic goal, of course, you can't do much about because the keeper is glitched out and frozen. And as for the Llorente goal, could have been closed down a lot easier. But Maguire apparently off and running. He scored his first goal. Apparently we drew against 240. Who knew? Didn't realise it was a new name. Both teams looking to win. Did we draw? Did we draw against Everton? Hold on. Finishing in a 3-3 draw. Okay, we need to be beating them. Pogba's out for 4 weeks. So it's all coming down to the wire. It's coming down to the nitty gritty. Will we be able to speak, first of all? Will we be able to complete the board's objectives of not only completing a top 4 place this season, but also reaching the final of the Champions League? I don't know, truth be told. That streak of home games as well is going to be a difficult one. We actually have to overcome Atletico to be able to physically do that. Champions League reached the final. We didn't win the FA Cup, that's the different story for our time. And we have to finish in a Champions League place. Apparently next year we have to win the Premier League. don't want to be too presumptuous there, bored, but it's not looking good, Brev. Anyway, I'll wrap this up now because we've gone long enough. Hope you guys have enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you next time when we take on Everton at Goodison Park.